in the solenoid. Now, what was solenoid? Can you say? What is solenoid? Solenoid is a long coil containing a large number of closed turns of insulated copper wire. You can see that we have already discussed about that. If you are taking a coil like that, which is coiled circularly like this, now this is the insulated copper wire, means covered wire is there. So this kind of a structure is called solenoid. You can see in the book, it is already given. This is the figure of solenoid. I'm trying to show you. This is solenoid. Understanding? So what we see in a solenoid, if an electric current is allowed to flow in that solenoid, then the magnetic fields generates. Suppose in this side, the north pole has generated and this side, south pole has generated. So what will be the line of magnetic fields? From north into south. This will be the direction of magnetic field lines. So about this solenoid, 2-3 things are observed here. It is written in Eschan book on page number 79 beta. You can see the number of turns of the solenoid. If the number of turns of the insulated copper wire in a solenoid will be more, then the greater will be the magnetism produced. Means the large amount of magnetic field will be produced. Understand? Second point of the current in the solenoid. If you will nature of the core making solenoid. Conducting wire का effect of the magnetism produced in that. Understanding? So
Yes,
these
sir.
3 things are there. So what are these 3 things? The number of turns. I'm repeating because this is very important to understand. The number of turns, the amount of electric current supplied to the solenoid, and third is the nature of the material. Means what kind of wire you are using to make a solenoid. And what is there? Now, see the next term is electromagnet. What is electromagnet? Now you can easily say the definition of electromagnet. Electromagnet is the
Current
magnet produced by the flow of electric current. Simple. If there is a flow of electricity, then there will be the production of and the effect of magnetism will be there, and this production of magnetic effect is called the electromagnet. Understood? So you can say the solenoid can be treated as electromagnet or not?
Yes, sir.
Solenoid can be treated as an electromagnet or not? Current carrying coil can be treated as electromagnet or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So all those things can be considered as electromagnet. Now in the next page, see the very nice picture is shown here. I would like to show you a figure you are looking here. You can see this figure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is in this figure? See, the positive charge and negative charge are supplied through electric current, and inside the coil, inside the solenoid, a magnet is kept. A magnet of soft iron is kept inside it. And when this magnet is moved inside the coil, left to right, in frequent conditions, then what will happen? So the magnet is in the motion. So see what is written here. An electromagnet is a magnet consisting of a long coil of insulated copper wire wrapped around a soft iron core that is magnetized only when electric current is passed through the coil. So what happens here? This is N or South Pole is written there, but it takes in effect that when electricity is passed through that solenoid. This is not the magnet now. This rectangular portion of the figure is not the magnet now in initial position. It is just one the structure, soft iron core. Okay. It will show North Pole and South Pole this side or in opposite direction also. If the current direction of the current will be changed, then the pole will be also reversed. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
So when electricity will be allowed to flow inside this coil, then due to the magnetic effect produced in the solenoid, this soft iron core will be start magnetized. This soft iron will be treated as a magnet. What kind of magnet it will be? A bar magnet.
Electromagnet.
That is in the shape of bar magnet now here. So an electromagnet is in the effect until the electric current is allowed to flow in the solenoid. As you stop the flow of electric current, what amount of magnetism will be present in the soft iron? Can you say? When electric current will not be supplied, then in this coil, no presence of magnet will be there.
Yes, sir.
So in this soft iron also, there will be no magnetic effect. इसमें से भी खत्म हो जाएगा. So you can say that electromagnets are the temporary magnets. Okay. Electromagnets are the temporary magnets. It behave like a magnet until electric current is allowed to flow into that. Okay. As we stop the flow of electricity, then the magnetism will be zero. No magnetism will be shown there. So you can say the electromagnets are the temporary magnets. Understanding? So why we make the temporary magnet in the form of soft iron core? Why we take a soft iron? When temporary magnets are needed to be used, then why we prefer the soft iron core? because
Magnetize.
soft iron has the tendency to lose their electromagnets very soon. Means as the electric current switch is off, then the soft iron core material also loses their magnetic power. तो जहां पर हमको टेम्पररी मैग्नेट का यूज करना है, वहां पर हम लोग क्या लेंगे, सॉफ्ट आयरन का यूज करेंगे. क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
So it is written here in the bold line, in the next paragraph, the core of an electromagnet must be of soft iron because soft iron loses all of its magnetism when current in the coil is switched off. Have you seen that when your screwdriver is kept in contact with a permanent magnet of a speaker or any magnet, then your screwdrivers have effect of magnetic property after sometimes also.
Yes.
जैसे आप 5 मिनट के लिए अपना स्क्रूड्राइवर को किसी परमानेंट मैग्नेट के साथ चिपका के रख दो और उसके बाद उसको निकाल के एक आयरन नेल पे उसको चिपकाओ, तो आयरन नेल को अट्रैक्ट करता है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
इसका
Yes,
मतलब
sir.
क्या हुआ कि जो आयरन है जो हमारे स्क्रू ड्राइवर में लगा हुआ है, उसने अपना मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टी लूज नहीं किया है अभी तक, इसलिए वो आयरन नेल को अट्रैक्ट कर रहा है. क्लियर? एंड दिस इज व्हाई because the iron material used in our screwdriver is not the soft iron, it is made up of steel. Clear? On the other hand, if steel is used for making the core of electromagnet, the steel does not lose all its magnetism when the current is stopped. तो जहां पर हमको टेम्पररी मैग्नेट का यूज करना है कि जैसे ही पावर ऑफ कर दिया और वो मैग्नेटिज्म वहां से खत्म हो जाना चाहिए, तो हम सॉफ्ट आयरन ही यूज करेंगे, स्टील का यूज नहीं करेंगे. नहीं तो क्या होगा, वो थोड़ी देर के लिए वहां पर मैग्नेटिज्म बना रहेगा. अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. So this is the main point here now, the factors affecting the strength of electromagnet. So what the factors? The number of turns in the coil in a solenoid, we have seen that, and the current flowing in the coil. ठीक ना? ये दो चीज तो सोलेनोइड का ही प्रॉपर्टी है. These two
Yes, sir.
properties are of the
Yes, sir.
solenoid also. And the third one is the length of the air gap between its pole. ये जो गैपिंग यहाँ पर शो हो रहा है ना, if the gapping between the poles will be less, then what will be there? More strength of magnet will be produced, and if the gap between the poles will be large, then
Less magnetic effect will be.
less magnetic field will be produced. Understand? It is written here clearly. If we reduce the length of air gap between the poles of an electromagnet, मतलब वो जो coiling कर रहे हैं वो बहुत नजदीक नजदीक करेंगे, तो क्या होगा? Then its strength increases,
More हो जाएगा.
and the air gap between the poles of U-shaped electromagnet is small, so it is a very strong electromagnet. जब स्मॉल होगा तो क्या होगा? स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होगा, और जब गैप ज्यादा होगा तो क्या होगा? गैप ज्यादा होगा तो लेस इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक.
Decrease हो जाएगा.
So bar magnet, see here. Here two things are written here. Bar magnet also written and U-shaped magnet is also written. So what is the nature of that? if we reduce the length of air gap between the poles of an electromagnet, then its strength increases. Reduce कर रहे हैं length को, तो increase कर रहा है magnet. For example, the air gap between the poles of a straight bar type electromagnet is quite large. So bar type electromagnet is very strong. Understanding?
So inversely proportional.
Means if gap will be larger, the electromagnet will be lesser, and if the gap will be larger, the electromagnet will be smaller. Now see here it is written, it should be noted that in many respects of electromagnet is better than a permanent magnet because it can produce very strong magnetic field and its strength can be controlled by varying the number of turns. So बार मैग्नेट जो इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट का बार मैग्नेट है, बार मैग्नेट को जब हम सॉफ्ट आयरन कोड की तरह यूज करेंगे, so that will be easier to control. हम उसके टर्न्स को कम या ज्यादा कर सकते हैं. कॉइलिंग तो अपने हाथ में है ना,
Coil करके.
कॉइल तो अपने हाथ से अपने हिसाब से कम या ज्यादा कर सकते हैं,
Yes sir.
तो उसको कंट्रोल करना आसान है. इसलिए जहां पर भी हमको कंट्रोल्ड इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट चाहिए, तब हम वहां पर क्या करते हैं, बार मैग्नेट यूज करते हैं और ये सोलेनोइड यूज करते हैं. See in that figure, do you see that figure? This is the U-shaped magnet. U-shaped magnet is shown there. So here it is written that we can determine the polarity of electromagnet shown in figure 17. That is means upside solenoid figure. This figure. What is that? By using a clock face rule, if you view the electromagnet from its left end, we will see that the direction of current flowing in the coil is anti-clockwise. Now see, this is the direction of the flow of electric current. So if the electric current is flowing, it is clockwise or anti-clockwise? Can you say?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Then what is the direction of the magnetic field?
Anti.
We will see that the direction of the current flowing in the coil is anti-clockwise. Yes na? Clock face rule क्या था बताओ? This is the clock face rule. The direction of current in this phase is circular while is clockwise. So the face of the circular coil carrying current will act as south pole. So you are deciding the polarity of the magnet also. Then if the coil is moving in clockwise direction, so what the polarity will be shown here? South direction na? The south pole will be shown here in the clockwise direction, and that's why see here, this is 1 minute. See here, this is the direction of the current flowing is the clockwise direction. So in this side, because the flow of electric current is going towards this, towards the direction of the electric current, so this side the south pole will be visible. Understanding? बात आ रही है समझ में?
Yes sir.
Repeat again.
हाँ, तो क्लॉकवाइज फेस में हम लोग जब क्लॉकवाइज देखते हैं फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, तो उस फेस में हमको साउथ पोल मिलेगा, और जब एंटी क्लॉकवाइज होगा तो
North pole.
इधर, हाँ, जिस साइड में एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में इलेक्ट्रिक करंट एंड करता हुआ दिखाई देगा, उस साइड हमको नॉर्थ पोल मिलेगा. So this is the clock phase rule. Now it is given some of the uses. In this figure, some of the uses are given there. In hospitals, doctors use an electromagnet to remove particles of iron or steel, basically iron, soft iron core, from a patient's eyes. तो पेशेंट के आंख में यदि कोई चीजें ऐसी आ गई जो मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल है चला गया, तो उसको कैसे निकालेगा वो?
इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट की तरह।
हाँ, इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट से खींचेगा ना. And one more leviation train is there. See here in the figure. So why this happens? This is the float above the track. ये ट्रैक पर जाता नहीं है, एक्चुअली ट्रैक से ऊपर ही ऊपर होता है, ट्रैक पर चिपकता नहीं है. तो ट्रैक पर कब नहीं चिपकता है? जब उसको वो फोर्स करके ऊपर की ओर धक्का देता है, तो उससे क्या होता है ना, फ्रिक्शन फोर्स बिल्कुल ही खत्म हो जाता है. ठीक है ना? फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स इज गेटिंग about 0 and the speed of the train will be very high. So it is written here in this maglev train. Maglev means magnetic leviation train. Maglev is made from two words, magnetic leviation, and that is why it is called maglev. And this train, which does not need wheels, it floats above its track by a strong magnetic force produced by computer controlled electromagnet. अब मान लो अचानक हमको ट्रेन को रोकना पड़ेगा और परमानेंट मैग्नेट यदि यूज कर रहे हैं तो क्या होगा? Is it easy to stop when permanent magnet will be there?
No, sir.
And when temporary magnet means electromagnet will be there, whether it is, however it is very strong, then as we stop the flow of current, the train will stop. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So due to better control on the maglev train, we use what? Electromagnets. So here in the form of table, it is shown the difference between a bar magnet or a permanent magnet, the electromagnet, which is called the temporary magnet. You can read it and you can understand. Okay. So may I need to explain this or you can study it?
सर एक बार समझा दीजिए.
Okay. Okay. See, it is written here the bar magnet is permanent magnet, means the permanent magnet is permanent magnet. It will not lose its magnetism easily or soon. It will remain for the long time. A permanent magnet produces a comparatively weak force of attraction. Do you know why? A permanent magnet produces a comparatively weak force of attraction. Why? Because its magnetic effect is fixed. Understanding? Its magnetic power is fixed. And as we use this magnet times to time, then its magnetic effect becoming less. Understand? There
Yes,
is
sir.
no way to increase the magnetic power inside a permanent magnet. Either it will remains at the same strength or it will start losing. But the electromagnet can produce very strong magnetic force because it depends on the amount of electric current flow through that. So as we increase the flow of amount of flow of electric current, then its strength can be produced very high.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Thirdly, the strength of a permanent magnet cannot be changed. So how much this is there, that will remain. And here the strength of an electromagnet can be changed by changing the number of turns in its coil or by changing the current passing through it. Understanding? Either
Yes,
we
sir.
can increase or decrease by increasing or decreasing the number of turns in the coil, or we can increase or decrease its magnetic strength by increasing or decreasing the electric current passing through it. Understanding? And the fourth one is that the north-south polarity of permanent magnet is fixed. The north pole and south pole is fixed in the permanent magnet. You cannot change it. Okay, na?
Yes,
But
sir.
in the electromagnet, by the changing of the direction of the flow of electric current, we can change the polarity of a magnet. South pole can be changed as north pole and north pole can be changed as south pole.
The pole.
तो इसके लिए क्या करना है, केवल करंट का डायरेक्शन का जो फ्लो है उसको हमको चेंज करना है. जैसे प्लस जा रहा था उधर से माइनस वाले को कनेक्ट कर देंगे. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? 1 minute boy, 1 minute I need something. So in this way we can change the north pole and south pole of an electromagnet. Is it clear?
सर ये मैग्नेट के बारे में है.
अरे तो तुम अभी तक क्या समझ रहे थे?
नहीं सर, जैसे कि आप बोले कि जैसे कि डायरेक्शन चेंज किया जा सकता है उसके हिसाब से.
डायरेक्शन चेंज
Magnetic-
करेंगे इलेक्ट्रिक करंट का. ठीक है, देखो.
सर आवाज नहीं आ रहा.
Listen, am I audible?
नो सर.
Not audible. I should be audible, but my mic is on. Am I audible now?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see here. This solenoid has a magnetic effect. See
Yes, sir.
here, a plus sign is this side, plus charge, and minus charge this side. Na? So current is flowing through positive direction to negative direction.
Yes
So
sir.
here north pole and here south pole is visible. When you connect this wire in the opposite direction of the battery, means when you change the direction of the electric current, then what will happen? Suppose this positive wire will be connected in this direction. Okay. Then what
Yes,
will
sir.
happen? Then what will happen?
Sir, electric current will flow opposite.
North pole will be go that side and south pole will come this side.
Yes sir.
So you can able to change the polarity ना.
Yes sir.
तो आपने साउथ पोल को नॉर्थ पोल में और नॉर्थ पोल को साउथ पोल पे चेंज कर दिया.
Yes
So
sir.
it is possible in the electromagnet only, not in the permanent magnet. So polarity of the permanent magnet is fixed; it cannot be changed. Understanding?
Yes sir.
But the polarity of the temporary magnet, that is electromagnet, can be changed by changing the direction of the flow of electric current. Understanding? Now, the strength of the magnetic force can also be increased or decreased in the electromagnet. Yes or not? There are two ways. There are two ways to increase or decrease the magnetic strength. How are these two ways? What are these two ways? Can you say? Two ways are there. First way is by changing in the number of turns. Okay, when you increase the number of turns in a coil, then the strength of magnetic field will be stronger. When we remove some of the turns, it means when you decrease the number of turns, then the magnet will be produced weak. Now,
Yes, sir.
this is the one way by increasing the number of turns. And what is the second way? Second way is there. If the amount of electric current is increased, then the magnetic effect will be increased. If the amount of electric current will be less, then the magnetic field strength will be less.
Yes, sir.
So the power of magnetism in an electromagnet can be increased or decreased according to our need. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that is all about this table. See, what is the material used to make the permanent magnet? It is written here, permanent magnets are usually made up of alloys such as carbon, steel, chromium steel, and cobalt steel, tungsten steel, and alnico. See here, the word is written here, alnico. So it is called aluminium nickel cobalt. Aluminium का सिंबल क्या होता है? Al होता है ना? केमिस्ट्री
Yes,
में
sir.
पढ़े हो ना? एल्युमिनियम का सिंबल Al, निकेल का
Yeah.
symbol Ni, and cobalt symbol is Co. So it all makes the word alnico. AlNico. So all these materials, aluminium, nickel, and cobalt, are used to make a permanent magnet. Okay. So permanent magnets. So here it is already written. Everything is written very clearly. Permanent magnets of these alloys are much more strong than those made of ordinary steel. यदि आप एल्निको बनाते हो, ठीक है ना, तो ये बाकी जो सिंगल मटेरियल से बने परमानेंट मैग्नेट्स हैं, जैसे कार्बन स्टील का बना, and you are making chromium steel only, and cobalt steel only, tungsten steel only. So these will be the poor magnets. But when you are combining all aluminum, nickel, and cobalt to make a magnet, that magnet will be more stronger.
Sir, आपका वॉइस प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है.
Okay, no problem. That is getting down. So see now, here it is written in the book. All things are written. So such a strong permanent magnets are used in microphones, loudspeakers, electric clocks, ammeter, voltmeter, speedometer, and many other devices. Now, so all these where we need the permanent magnet, these kind of alnico, carbon steel, chromium steel, cobalt steel, tungsten steel are used to make permanent magnets. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this thing you have to keep in mind. So what are the materials used to make a permanent magnet? So this is one of the important questions that may be asked in the exam. And what is the material used to make electromagnet? We have seen here alnico and steel, chromium, cobalt, tungsten. All these are used to make permanent magnet. So what the material you will use to make the temporary magnet, means the electromagnet?
The soft iron.
Eh?
Soft iron.
Very good. The soft iron core will be used to make electromagnet. Very good. So this is the thing that you have. Now you are able to solve the second set of question given in Asian book on page number 82. Now, name the scientist who discovered the magnetic effect of field. Can you see? Who have discovered this magnetic effect of field?
Maxwell.
Maxwell, not. Maxwell, not. Try to find its name. Some oyster is there, na? Some oyster is there. Just find from the book. It is written in the book. Now the second question is state quantitatively the effect of inserting an iron core into current carrying solenoid. जब आयरन कोर को, सॉफ्ट आयरन कोर को हम करंट कैरिंग सोलेनॉइड के अंदर डालते हैं तो क्या होता है?
Electric current.
Start acting like a temporary magnet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, na? So all these questions